Okay, so we're back and this is part 3 of the series, Let's Write and Record a Song. And the song that I've chosen for this series is called, for the time being, it's called Wonderful You. And in part 1, I just discussed some generalities about my songwriting, the songwriting challenges, and I did play through the song quickly for you. And in part 2, we had a very rigorous look at the lyrics. Didn't really end up changing anything, but tried to justify why I chose the lyrics that I did and tried to explain my philosophy of songwriting. And now we are in part 3, and you can see on the screen that I've taken the lyrics and I've, redone them so that they look a little nicer. They look a little bit more like a formal song. They're looking kind of beautiful, just as, as an inspiration, to get the sense that we're getting closer to some kind of final product with it. So I've got them set up there with verse 1, verse 2, and then the chorus, verse 3, and another chorus. In the past video, we were talking about adding to the chorus. And I had this idea for a second chorus after the final chorus. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I didn't really like it. I think it stands as it is, and it kind of took away from the original feeling. So the lyrics are as they are for the time being, and this doesn't mean that the lyrics won't change, especially on recording day. In the moment when I'm actually singing it, there's a chance I'm going to add a couple of words or change something. What you'll also see on the screen are the chords. And these are the chords pretty much, at least these are the standard chords that I would use. Now for my main guitar, which will not be this, it'll be the Ovation in the corner, but for my main guitar I will probably stick to relatively straightforward chords similar to these ones. But if we do some multi-tracking, and I probably will be doing that, then I will be using variations of chords, and I can talk about that at a later time. So what I've done is I've set it up as the verse chords, and there's really only 2 of them in the verse. You can see the first one is C major 7. And am I recording now? Yes. So I've got another camera going here so you can see my hands up a little bit closer. So you'll notice that I do have the capo on 2nd fret. That doesn't mean that this will be the final key. There's a good chance probably in the final recording I'm actually going to move this up by maybe 2. I just a little bit better for my voice. But I've got the capo on 2nd fret, and I'm going to be playing this in C, and I'm not going to get into the fact that that's really D. I don't care. All right, it's in C as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to be playing a C major 7th here. All right, so there's a C. I'm taking off my first finger, and that makes it a major 7th chord. And then I'm going to just add my little finger. I can take this one off, or I can leave it on. So I'm going to be doing stuff like this. So that is essentially C major 7th, but adding your little finger on the 4th string there, 3rd bass string, 4th string, that makes it a suspended 4th. So I'm calling that C major 7th plus 4, C major 7th suspended 4. So that's it for the verse. Like that. And in the chorus, I'm going to be doing E minor, A minor, D minor, G7th, but I'm not sure about that G7th. But I'll try to do that. I might end up just doing a G, and of course when I record it in the end, I'm probably going to make some changes. And then I'll probably do B flat major 7th and try not to hit that E string like that. Okay, so I'm going to give it a try, and this will be roughly how the song would go. So with a little bit of a picking intro. I'll do it 2 times. You wouldn't believe how long I sit here just waiting for your call. You're the sunshine in the summer, you're the colored leaves in the fall. Take my hand, be my friend. We can turn the world around. I'll be yours till the end. You're my queen, let me be your crown. That's the intro. Verse 2. I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I'm happy when you're here. Into the chorus. If only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way. Verse 3. You wouldn't believe how many love songs start playing in my head when I wake up in the morning, tonight when I go to bed. And I know that I found what my heart was looking for. You're the love in my life, I'm not searching anymore. And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way. Some nice guitar picking there or something. Okay. So that's basically how the song would go. It's a quick song. It's not very long. I didn't play it very well there, and I didn't sing it overly well there. I didn't project or anything and put my heart and soul into it, which I would try to do when I record it. But it gives you an idea of how it would go. And so what I need to do now is to listen back to that a number of times and see how I feel about the words, and see if I tripped up over some of those things that I mentioned in the previous video. Did I say I? Did I say you know? Did I, you know, how did I pronounce the words? And is there anything that I need to work on? And does it flow? I mean, are there places where I need to say and? One thing I did notice I said in verse 3, okay, over here, when I said, you wouldn't believe how many love songs start playing in my head when I wake up in the morning until night. I believe I said tonight or till night. I can't quite remember. As I did it, I feel, I think I remember saying something slightly different. The other thing is, I really didn't exactly stick to those particular chords. I think I hit the G7th the first time and I said, that sounds terrible. I won't be doing a G7th. I will be doing something else. What I ended up doing actually, here I'll show you a couple things. This open B string here, all right, I'm not going to turn on the other camera. That B string is very repetitive in the song. It's one of the hooks, right? So it goes like this. So when I go to that C major 7th sus4, it's still in there. And I kind of want it in the chorus. I don't want to lose that. So when I go to the E minor, it's still in there. You know, and then this is the question of, you know, I don't really want to go, you know, I might have one of my guitars in the multi-tracking doing that, but I have a feeling I would probably do something like, if only, I'm doing this. I'm doing an E minor 7th, but I'm actually taking off my finger and having that D run through. That's another 7th. If only, you know, it's your choice, but if only you knew. See, the A minor 7th gives a sense of movement, like you're not going to be staying there long, you're going to the next chord, which should be D minor 7th, not D minor. If only you knew, but A minor's okay. What I'm feeling, like I said in the previous video, I prefer that, the D minor 7th over the D minor. Feeling, because this tells me I'm leaving, I'm going to another chord. Feeling inside. You know, so if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way. Whatever, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do there, but that's the basics of the song. And so I think what we'll do is we're ready to record. I mean, I just need to practice up and get familiar with the song, and we're going to do this. All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next part.